we got a little snow yesterday. Dad went to go grab bales because we're going to be feeding cows up north. And while I'm waiting for him, I was gonna get this ready. Our processor came with a crappy jack, our new processor. We had bought the processor used, so the jack we did get was not factory. And that one was junk. So then we bought this one from Runnings, which I don't know. Ah, yeah, that explains it. It's only a 2,000 pound jack. Well, anyway, we had called our dealer. They had said it needs to be, wait, it's cold outside. We had called our dealer and he had said it's supposed to be a 5,000 pound jack. So this is a 2,000. And the one we bought's a 7,000. The only issue is it didn't come with a mounting hole on it. So we were thinking of cutting this off. Then this jack, you can adjust it down rather than cranking all the extra way. He's still down there loading bales. I'm gonna hop in the Ranger and start opening gates. Fire going. I was gonna watch the gate on this pen because this is the most troublesome pen that they like to get out. Let Dad grind one bale and then I'm gonna go to the shop and start working on that jack. Okay, let's get plasma cutter ready. Hi kitty, what you doing? You wanna be petted? Nope. Oh yeah. Nope. Dang it. Okay. We'll get the plasma cutter going. Cut this off. Mock it up to here. And we're gonna have to find some more metal. Got the jack all welded up. Dad finished chores. We hooked onto the manure spreader because we're gonna haul some gravel. There's the new jack. See if she holds. The skid steer on the tilt bed to go to said gravel pile. 84. It's already late in the day anyway.
The only thing is, this is running going to be out of fuel here in a little bit.
Okay.
That's why I quit digging.
Yeah.
We got enough.
Yeah. back here. Terrible. Do not recommend. Well, haven't videoed much today. It's been mainly just moving around panels. We've been moving manure out to the field. We haven't spread anything. We're just gonna pile it for now. It's starting to snow again. We got 2 to 4 inches a few days ago, and then we got another, I don't know, inch this morning. Just enough to cover the vehicles. They have them cleaned off. The day before the snow, Dad and I hauled up a bunch of gravel. We got stockpile up before we clean the beds here now. Mainly around the waters, just do a little touch up. It's not a hole, and in the springtime the water collects. We cleaned one pen yesterday. I'm back in here. Now we're working on our calf pen, get that cleaned out so we can weed and have some shots tomorrow. We just started on this pen today. We thought it was going to be a 2-day project, but actually wasn't as bad as the guy thought. On the far east end of this pen, it was pretty much soup, and so Dad's been kind of throwing a couple loads of manure in and then putting the liquid up front so it actually seals and stays in. And what was it, last year or 2 years ago, we built all of this up, put a clay down, and then a few loads of gravel on top just so cows aren't going to slime. But we're hoping next summer we're going to level this all off so it's all a grade going downhill and goes out correctly rather than just being a hole right away, and then it's kind of bridged up at the end of that pen. We also built up this side too, if you guys remember, and this is our very first self-standing panel. And what did we do? We bought some sucker rod, 24-foot sucker rod, non-standing panels, and we'd previously put telephone poles in there and took out all wire mesh or old red panels that were junk and put in those sucker rod panels. That was a great addition to the corral. We rebuilt the pen on the north too, that same thing. And then this summer we bought some more self-standing panels, especially hauling the cows home. We didn't rent a corral this year, we just carried around self-standers. But yesterday we had cleaned this pen. Still got some tin and a tire in there that we need to get out. But what did we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 red panels there, and replaced it with one self-stander there. And then we also had 1, 2, 3. We had another 4, I think, over here that were all handicap panels, rusty and missing their bottom pipes. Even this one was borderline. Still got some manure on it, but that's gonna be awesome. So now this pen is now bigger because it was, I think, about right here, straight over. And this was our first fall where we actually got to, rather than having permanent corral here and having to work around those panels and poles, when we hauled this manure, all Dad had to do was lift it, put it out of the way, and then you have all the room in the world. And we're definitely new to self-standers. Some people watching this will say, why didn't we have them sooner? Well, that's just it, because they are awesome. So now when we want to clean that pen, obviously move that panel and move that panel. Did I get it straight? No, didn't get it straight with the water. crooked. So next summer our hope is to build this pen up and that north pen that we had worked on last year, and hopefully get a good drainage system to get the water out, because that's the same thing. There's a big wall where it's just a hole on the east end and it doesn't drain through. And put some tin on our old collapsed barn here and clean up the inside, because we still got the roof is still chilling in there from 2015, and make that another pen. So it's just a whole bunch of little things. Didn't record yesterday or earlier today because we're busy moving panels. All these old chains where the clips don't, well, this one works, but older chains where the clips don't work, and new water surround is working awesome. That was a great addition. But yeah, hopefully get the rest of this hauled today. And then Dad wants to bed that pen and bed this pen. Wean calves tomorrow and work them. They got a nice clean and bedded pen for them. Alright, we're good to go. Looks like we got 2-3 more loads and should have it wrapped up.
Appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.